Good day, bearded adventurers. It is I, the Wizard of Fable Beard Company, and today we are going to continue our Fables, the stories behind the beards, with the Archer. Welcome back to another video. My name is Colin Gray from Fable Beard Company, where every beard has a story. If this is your first time to the channel, please go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button, as well as liking the video and leaving a comment down in the comment section below, because we love engaging with each and every one of you. We are more than just beards here at Fable Beard Company, if you are not aware, and we have done these in the past. We do stories on all of our characters on our beard products, and this is going to be a continuation of the Archer. We did a rendition of Captain Red, and so today we are going to continue with the Archer story, and hopefully you enjoy it. Let's get into the story. Another dawn breaks across the Boron Mountains. I have many miles ahead of me, but first I must eat. The elements of this godforsaken path makes my beard brittle and dry. However, my beard feels better than normal today. Must be this new oil I found in the last town. Fable. Catchy name. It reminds me of all the fables I have created along my many travels. As I pack up camp, a doe breaks through the trees. I draw an arrow from my quiver. The smell of cedar wood enters my nose. Is it the arrow or this beard oil? Never mind that now. I line the tip of my arrow with my target. Your heart will cease to beat in but a few seconds. Take comfort in knowing nothing will go to waste. Swoosh! The arrow leaves its home to enter a new one. A perfect shot as always. This should do just fine. With belly full, I am off to the next town. I think back on the fable that my father used to tell me, and it gives me great joy. If it wasn't for my father and his great wisdom, I wouldn't have survived this long. The maidens better be prepared, for I have a newfound confidence. The oil? Yes, it's definitely the oil. After drinking what seems to be all the mead in the Boron province, I come to the realization that I have nowhere to bed for the night. The wench at the bar has not stopped talking to me for the last hour. She keeps whispering things like, "You smell so good, and why don't we go up to her chambers?" Curse this Fable beard oil, for it makes my beard as soft as her underskirt, but I have no time for the trivial pursuit of women. I have a mission before me. We must make it to the Isles of Glore, but first we have to pass through the hollowed cave. All of this can wait until morning. Say, barkeep, do you have a bed for a weary traveler this eve? The barkeep finishes wiping the last glass of the night and says, I have nothing but a cot, but it is in my personal chambers. I'll take it, says the Archer. Follow me. The barkeep leads me to the back of the hut into mighty fine living quarters. You can sleep over there behind those crates from Fable Beard Co. in the corner. It shall shoot me just fine. As I lay, head still spinning from the mead, I think of the cave that awaits me in the morning. I hear stories of the never-ending darkness and the many lost souls that lay perished in this cave. Never mind, it must be done to make the Isles of Glore. Seems like darkness shall be my friend. I close my eyes and sleep with no dreams. As I wake in the morning, I leave before the barkeep wakes. I pass by the sleeping wench still at the bar. Seems she never made it to those chambers. The sun is bright this morning and shall make for a hot trip to this cave. The map I got from Captain Red says the hollowed cave is 15 miles north of Boron. Though I am on foot, the woods are my home. I shall pass through with no troubles. Hours pass, and so does the sun as I approach the final clearing of the Boron foothills. This hollowed cave seems nothing more than a child's ghost story from the outside. A mere 5-foot opening in the side of a cliff. Seems easy enough, although I have no way of telling what's inside or how long the cave goes on. I enter with caution, and the light slowly leaves the path in front of me. Nothing but darkness left now. Never mind. If I get in a pinch, I could use this beard oil for torch fuel. Snap! Whoa! It seems I am no longer alone. That's okay. This isn't the first time I would find myself in this sort of a situation. My aim is true, and my vision is sharp. At this point, I feel I no longer need my eyes to shoot. I've become better than that. Snap! The sounds seem to be approaching closer. By the echoes, I feel I'm in a chamber, but this thing here isn't with me. It seems to be coming from somewhere further. Perhaps a tunnel branching off somewhere in the distance. I gather my wits and supplies that I have in preparation for the battle that lies ahead of me. The noises this thing makes, I am doubtful it wishes to only have a conversation. In my pack, I have a few strips of dried beef, coin, some strips of cloth I used to season my bow, and a stone that creates a fire that was gifted to me by the engineer, and a few bottles of beard oil. I take the strips of cloth and wrap the ends around 5 or so arrows and proceed to douse them in beard oil. When the time comes, I shall use the oil and cloth as a fire arrow. This will aid me well in the dark. The few remaining bunches of cloth and beard oil shall be used as a bomb. I stuff the cloth into this second bottle and wait for my foe to make their appearance. Snap! Gargamel! Seems to be much closer now. I fear that I only have few moments left before we are met. Snap! Gargamel! What comes next was a moment of silence followed by a warm rush of air. Whatever this thing was, it was large and angry. While I still had the element of surprise, I light the beard oil bomb with the firestone and throw the bottle in the direction of the mystery. A fire blast lights up the entire cavern. Large stalactites fall from the ceiling, dripping with fluids from the ground above. What I see before me is a beast told of only in legends. Captain Red spoke of this beast once, but I brushed it off as tavern banter. Standing 20 feet tall with teeth larger than an elephant tusk was a troll. This wasn't just any troll. By the markings on his face, this was none other than Carthon, the long-lost war chief. He seems to be in some sort of demented state he will not be coming out of any time soon. Just as quickly I noticed him, he notices me. He begins to charge with an unrelenting force. I quickly light the arrows in my quiver and begin my battle. I'll shoot my first arrow, striking him in the left shoulder, and he seems to notice nothing. This isn't going to be as easy as I thought. Just then, Carthon snaps a large stalactite and hurls it at me with unrelenting force. I jump to dodge and simultaneously ready another arrow. It barely misses me, and I fire a second arrow. This one strikes his left eye, and he winces in pain and agony. Oh! I seem to have made a considerable impact in my favor. Before Carthon has a chance to recover, I ready another arrow and strike it deep into his other eye. In further pain and agony, Carthon comes crashing down to the floor. Unable to see and distracted by the pain, he doesn't notice me come closer. His breath is foul, and I ready my final arrow. I put the last arrow deep between his eyes, laying the final blow to my newest victim. As the blood began to pool under his head, the flickers on the fire arrow allow me to see things I have not seen in this cavern. In the corner of my eye, I see a glint. Upon closer examination, I see a vast array of treasure. Time to investigate this a bit further. That, my friends, is episode 1 through 3 of The Archer, the stories behind the beards. If you're interested in seeing more of the Fable stories behind our characters, you can click on that button in the top right-hand corner, and that will take you to a playlist of everything. As well, if you're interested in purchasing some of our beard oil or beard balm, we have a 25% off sale going now through the end of midnight tonight on Labor Day, and our link is fablebeardco.com, and there is no code required at all in order to receive that discount. So get your hands on it while you can, because that, like I said, will be expiring tonight and midnight. Once again, my name is Colin Gray with Fable Beard Company, where every beard has a story. If this is your first time to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well as liking the video and leaving a comment down in the comment section below, because we love engaging with each and every one of you. Also, if you're interested in trying your hand at winning some free beard product, we have a weekly giveaway that goes on. You can click that button in the top right-hand corner to take you to that playlist and try your hands at some creative stories and get your hands on some free beard product as well. Until next time, as always, May your beard be forever blessed, and treasure forever upon your door.